What is up, guys? So we're here today with another deck, and today this is the deck that I know a lot of you wanted me to do, and we've got it. I borrowed some cards from GG Nori. I actually borrowed Landorus, and there we go, a Landorus deck. So see, even Raven doesn't have all of those cards. You see, open, more than 150 or 200, unbroken bonds packs, nada, no Landoruses. But there we go, we have that. But before I'm gonna talk about a deck, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more decks, more TCG stuff, more news, more IRL cards, more Kovac, because this week, even though we're away, she's gonna be there in some videos, right? She opens a ton of packs. You subscribed? Okay. There's also a giveaway. You're in. All right. So a Landorus deck, and with Landorus, this is our first attack, right? Like, we want to use linear attack to chip down the HP of our opponent's Pokemon, and of course Power Cyclone, 60 HP, but it helps us to maintain the energy on the board, because it goes to one energy goes to one of our benched Pokemons, which is quite nice. And at first glimpse I was like, well, this card is meh. But the more I started playing it, I was like, oh wait, like, it's actually a valid strategy and it's not that bad. So the card proved me wrong. And that's why I decided to share the deck with you guys. So my version, as you can see, runs Silvally and also Marshadow Machamp. So I have a line of 2 type nulls and 2 Silvally. First things first, this is a great counter to Rashizard with the water type memory, but also good attacker, nice GX, plus our almost everything we have on board has a free retreat cost, which really matters in the long run to have that free retreat cost. And this Silvally, or the new Silvally that's gonna come out, they're just amazing. And I think not a lot of people actually think about those Silvally, and I want to change their mind about it, because Silvally is really good. Even though it's a stage 1, he's still a fantastic card. Then we have, of course, let's not forget about the Turbo Drive that puts back the energy from the discard pile to one of your Pokemons if you attack with it. Come on, that's really good. Alright, then we have one Diancie Prism for additional 20 damage on our fighting types. Then we have 3 Landoruses and 3 Marshadow Machamps. You have 3 different versions here. Not flexing, those are just versions that I have, because I gave away one yesterday, one full art. So let's go to trainer cards. We have 37 trainer cards, and as you can see, they are pretty strict, they are pretty consistent, and that's what matters at the end of the day in the new format, because again, this is a post-rotation version, right? Post-rotation version of that deck. So 4 Acro Bikes to browse through the deck a little bit faster. We've got 2 Energy Spinners, 3 Energy Switches, just to switch the energy, maybe from Silvally, maybe from something else, 3 Pokégears to find those supporters, 3 Pokémon Communications, 2 switches, so a lot of switching involved, 3 Martial Arts Dojo for additional damage, and 1 Viridian Forest, so you play 4 stadiums in total, but it is worth it. Then we have 3 Bills Analysis. I don't know why, but I just love, okay, I know why, because you look at the top 7 cards and you put 2 trainer cards, you can get those counter gains, Energy Spinners, Dojos. I think again, the card was popular in the Blastoise decks and the Charizard decks. Now it's getting some more attention because of the rotation, so definitely a nice card to have in your collection or in this deck. 4 Cynthias, 1 Erika Hospitality, 2 Koga Strap, 2 Pokémon Fan Clubs, and 2 Counter Gains with 2 Water Memories. Of course, Counter Gain, amazing card, due to the fact that if we are behind, well, we can put it on Marshadow Machamp, and now his attack costs only 1. Or on Silvally if you want only 2. A really good card. And on top of that, 12 energy. The whole deck is down there below in the description. You can copy and paste it to your own Pokemon TCG, or you can just replicate it IRL or on untap.in if you want to, or any other website that you're using to test those decks. And now we're gonna play some games, but I have to find the deck. So this is Vacation, so it's gonna be over here. There we go. So let's play the first game. You wanna go first? I don't wanna go second. I like going first. Like, we have majority of the deck with babies, right? With the stage 0, so basics, not babies. So Going first is not that bad. If you want to attack already, you can go second. It's quite okay. Again, going second. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna try to go second. That's what I would like to do. So, would you like to go first? No, no, definitely not, because we are going second. And there you go. You see, that is honestly a fantastic hand. Of course, we're facing a pre-rotation deck, so the challenge is still there. But I mean, you know, that is a nice start. Energy Spinner for the energy, type Null, Marshadow. The only card that we're missing is Diancie Prism. But we still have, you know, Acro Bike, Pokémon Communication. Why would you start? Alright, wait a second. So he had Zorua, right, in his hand. And he's still, in his mind, he was like, well, you know what, I'm going to start with a Darkrai, so I'm going to say no to this fantastic ability of, you know, just have an advantage on the energy, right, on the board. So that's quite, okay, Tapu Lele, right, so that's an unusual usage of Darkrai. Like, honestly, I would play that Zorua first, kept that Darkrai in hand, because I'm going to assume he has at least one energy in his hand. Maybe not, but still, like, Darkrai Prism. Sorry, it's early in the morning. Nightmare Star ability, like cutting yourself, cutting that ability from you. It's, I don't know, it's something that I don't like and I don't really understand. Especially that, you know, he's going for Elm's Lecture, so probably, you know, more Zoruas. That's what I'm gonna assume. Maybe, you know, maybe Curvanus. Intriguing, definitely intriguing deck. And of course, you know, he's facing weakness. So yeah, Zoruas, as I said. I don't like. I honestly, I would play that Darkrai from my hand. Counter. Okay, so all right. So that's the way he's. Okay, I can understand the way he's going here right now. All right. So I can take up to 3 energies. I'm only gonna take 2. That is fine. Attach it to, of course, Landorus with linear attack. But first things first, Acro Bike. Maybe we're gonna find something. We have not found anything. I wanna have energy in my deck still. So, yeah, definitely a linear attack. Cynthia. Not a full art Cynthia though, but still a good Cynthia, to be quite honest. Martial Arts Dojo. Oh yes, another Acro Bike. Maybe Diancie somewhere. No. Yeah, Cynthia is okay, you know, we got Build Analysis in hand, Pokégear, and linear attack, and of course I'm gonna attack the active one, just so the weakness is gonna hit. That's 80 damage. Not bad, honestly not bad, and if he's gonna knock him out, I will be able to pump my Marshadow, and of course, you know, I don't think he's going to be able to knock me out. I'm gonna put the energy for the Power Cyclone. Okay, Field Blower, sure. Power Cyclone, I'm gonna knock him out with the Power Cyclone, and the energy from the Power Cyclone is gonna go on Marshadow, so Marshadow is going to be prepared for knocking out, like for the knockout on the Landorus, and you know, the counter gain, right? Counter gain definitely is gonna help our Marshadow as well. There we go. Martial Arts Dojo. That's why we play 3 dojos, to be quite honest with you, right? Like, you want to have those. And there we go. That's a knockout. Energy is gonna go over here. And as you can see, we can still attack with the linear attack, we can still attack with Power Cyclone, and slowly put the energy on a benched Pokemon. So even if our active is knocked out, we're not losing that many energy. Because, you know, let's be honest. Like, you don't want to end up in a situation like certain Pikarom players end up in. When you put all your energy into one Pokemon, like you dump it there, it gets knocked out, and you have nothing. Like, for the next 2-3 turns you will have nothing, and, well, that's not a good scenario. Like, you want to be smart with your energy, especially in the post-rotation world, right? When you have to have an attacker almost each turn. Like, you can't, you know, you can't rely on not having anything on board, not having the energy on board. Oh boy. Okay, we got a Cargo. Is it gonna be a Zoroark baby? I think that's Zoroark GX, definitely on top of his deck. So yeah, and easy, like, this is the thing, I don't have to put the energy on Marshadow Machamp, because that energy that I'm gonna use for attack is gonna go there anyway, which is incredible, and I love that. So let's go with Bill's analysis. There is Diancie's. Maybe I should have... Nah, it's okay. We got a Water type memory. Of course I'm gonna play it to thin out the deck a little bit. Power Cyclone, that's a knockout, and energy goes back to Marshadow. So we're not only knocking out, but we're also pumping that Marshadow. Love that. And you know, you'd think, well, Landorus, that is, well, a mediocre card at its best. Well, and if you put it in the right deck, it's quite impressive if you ask me. Especially now when you have this scenario that I can use Revenge. That's gonna knock out Zoroark, but I can also, you know, attack for 200 with Acme of Heroism, or the 100 blows impact for 160 next turn, right? And you know, all I had, like all my, you know, all my attacks were only Landorus up to this point. So definitely a good card. Post rotation. Is this gonna be, you know, actually a nice post rotation fighting type deck? It might be, to be quite honest. I would like to see this perform well during World Championships. And guys, what deck you would like to see performing really well during World Championships? Let me know in the comment section down there below. I'm really curious about that. Zoroark is gonna attack. Well, he's not even gonna knock out Landorus right now. And of course, you know, the 1 retreat cost helps a lot. But to be honest, I know I can attack with Landorus still. I'm gonna, you know, take the energy back to the Marshadow Machamp, and it's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be good. So yeah, that's not even a knockout. Not even a knockout. Oh my. Cynthia. Let's see. Maybe another Dojo. Maybe. Okay, Koga's trap for the next turn. Sure. Well, I've got a switch, but I don't really want to use it. We got Energy Spinner, another Marshadow Machamp, where, you know what, Power Cyclone works. There we go, 120, and then energy goes over here on Marshadow Machamp. I think, you know, the linear attack would be, like, really insane if it would apply weakness. Of course, Acerola, right, and the card that will not say post-rotation, which is... Well, you know, like, I'm glad about it. Like, I don't want to, you know, see that card post-rotation, to be honest. And okay, so Taplay is going to knock out Landorus. I have 3 energies on the Marshadow Machamp, and actually... Well, this one has at least 1 extra energy. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the GX attack just to knock out that Taplay. It's okay, because I don't want to use Koga's trap to knock out Taplay. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have a Silvally, so our Marshadow Machamp is gonna have a free retreat cost, by the way. And you know what? No. Actually, what matters now is Diancie. Diancie matters more because of that 20 additional damage, so I can use 100 blows impact, and I don't have to waste my GX attack. Of course, Energy Spinner for that 1 energy that's gonna go on the bench, the Marshadow Machamp. There we go. And 100 blows impact. 100 blows impact. There we go. I think that's a game. Even, you know, even with the cards like, you know, the cards like Devoured Fields, he's not going to be able to knock me out. Good morning. That's, yeah. Good morning. Someone woke up. Zorua, that is too late, and this is, you know, those are the last games that those people will have with Zoroark in the standard format, so I can understand them using it in that format, but it's time, you know, it's about time to move on, right, like from Tapu Leles, because I think, you know, people who were not using those Tapu Leles, were not using those pre-rotation cards and are playing post-rotation cards right now only, will definitely have the advantage, because they know what to expect. They are not relying anymore on that Tapu Lele, on that Ultra Ball, on that Nest Ball, and that is important, you know, when you play like 9-round tournament or even 5-round tournament, and those rounds are back to back, and you're autopiloting a deck. Because let's be honest, after round 4 or 5, you're exhausted and you're autopiloting the deck. So that's definitely important to have that knowledge and to have that muscle memory before, not, you know, just learn it right now when everyone's gonna play post rotation, because you want to have this additional advantage for those tournaments, right? Let's go. Vacation Lando. 12,000 coins. So yeah, definitely we're gonna open a ton of Unified Minds, and I love that. 520 Pikachu, hello, let's play a game. Do I want to go first or I want to go second? Definitely. Definitely. Would you like to go first? No. Okay. Type Null, that's not a bad card to start with. We've got Acro Bike, we've got a Koga's Trap for the turn 2, but if I'm gonna draw something with Erika Hospitality or Bill's Analysis, ooh, I like that start. Type Null versus Type Null, I love that. So I think that, okay, that's Oranguru. Okay, so this is not my version of the Reshazad. I can see that, you know, because if you want to have a nice Reshazad post rotation with the Silvally, there is on the channel, you can check it out yourself. Merciless Strike. Oh wow, what a throwback, what a throwback. That is classic. Oh my. And now Kiawe, come on. Tapu Lele, Rainbow Rare, but come on, Kiawe. It has to be Kiawe. That is such a throwback to the good old Ho-Oh deck. And of course Ho-Oh rotating out as well. Wait, what? No Kiawe? Why? Like, that's what you kind of wanted, right? You know, playing Kiawe on the Ho-Oh. Of course, you know, the Lily is not a bad idea, because you draw up to 8 cards. So you have a full hand coming into the turn 2, which is not bad. Pokénav, alright. Burning through those cards. Like, really burning through those cards. 2 Acro Bikes. Okay, so I have something, you know, to dig. Let's take a Cynthia. Of course, Erika Hospitality is going to work quite well, if you ask me. Counter again, because I have to play that. Erika Hospitality. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna have, you know, like energy switch. I don't. Acro Bike. Oh, come on. Alright, so now I'm burning through the deck and I'm not finding anything. That is... ouch. Yeah, that might be a game here. Oh boy. Yep, that is a game. That is a game. He has a Silvally. Okay, still no Silvally, so it means I have a chance. You do what you gotta do, Cynthia. Come on. And that's a game I can concede. We did not draw anything, my goodness. Not drawing anything, that was quite bad. That was quite a bad draw. So ladies and gentlemen, that is a Diancie Marshadow Silvally Landorus deck for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that deck. It's definitely quite an interesting post-rotation idea if you ask me. So I highly recommend you checking this idea out and playing it. The whole deck is down there in the description. So guys, thank you so much for watching that video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget about the discount on Professor Oak. And yeah, we're gonna see each other in a week live on Twitch because I'm on a vacation. But the videos are still coming to YouTube. Decks are still there. There's more than 20 videos coming this week on YouTube. So yeah, you have plenty of content on this channel to watch throughout the week. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Raven loves ya. Goodbye and good night. Boink.